Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to the Somnium Files, nirvanA Initiative. Last time the game revealed its hand, in truth, we have been bamboozled. Because our twin, who is actually the person that we were cloned from, is right there. And we have been playing as them for half of Mizuki's route. Yeah, I'm shocked. I am flabbergasted. It is a lot to take in. But now we're here, and Mizuki, the true Mizuki, the Mizuki that we know from the first game, is being caught up on all the things that she did not know.
What's this? There's some kind of device in there.
It appears to be a jet-like nozzle device.
Okay.
The box appears to have some kind of jet-like nozzle device inside.
Right.
That outfit was so hard to move in.
Right.
With the wireframe and all the stuffing.
Leanne and Kizuna aren't here right now. We split at Brahmin.
They're not going far away, are they?
They should be fine. They said they were going to think hard about where to go. I don't need to explain it. You should already know.
Jin Furue, the child of Tokiko and Chikara.
Right.
He was born with a rare and complicated disease.
Okay. Got it.
It
Yes.
caused inoperable tumors to grow in the right half of his body.
Jin might have had it worst of all. He got his first transplant when he was really young.
Right.
I don't think he wanted to take organs from Uru. Remember what it said in Uru's diary? He said he wanted to apologize. I think he is referring to Jin.
Right.
So you think the transplant was done against Jin's will?
It's possible.
I'm not positive, but that's just the feeling I get.
I'm sorry, barren pervert? Okay.
Only a few hours ago, around 1 a.m.
I asked Leon to open the door to the staircase.
So the lock you mentioned earlier.
That's right. The lock to the staircase door.
Okay.
That's when I asked them about their plans to run away together.
Then the four of us headed down the stairs. Leon carried Kizuna down.
And that's when we found the corpse on the ritual platform.
Okay.
I used Marco's X-ray function.
Marco.
Marco? The name of my AI ball in my left eye.
Marco?
He's pretty shy. He doesn't talk much.
How dare you?
Unlike someone else I know.
Excuse me, are you talking about me?
I know Iba really well. We were partners 6 years ago. When I was hired at Abyss, I was supposed to get Marco transplanted into my left eye. But he wasn't finished yet. So instead, I got Iba. But Iba and Date. Yeah, Iba and Date were kind of fighting at the time.
Right.
And I needed to see if I was compatible with an AI ball at all, so...
I see. I apologize. I do not remember anything from back then.
Right.
Because of the explosion, right?
Yes.
It's kind of sad. I made so many memories with you, Iba.
Well, you see, I was so preoccupied with my work.
No.
Right.
It was because you tried watching VR porn while Iba was still in your left eye.
That does sound like something
Yeah.
that would make me very angry.
I told you 1,000,000 times, it was just a watermelon splitting video.
I wanted to ask Shoma about the genetic experiments, so I visited him.
And I looked like Gen, so it didn't raise any concerns.
He told me a lot.
About his body and his older sister. And about the hidden safe.
Okay.
That's what we came here for. Wait, Shoma has an older sister?
Yeah,
You know her well.
Kizuna and Iris's friend.
A mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
A mame doi.
Really?
Oh, this is so...
I can't really say anything more than what's in the file.
Oh, this is so weird.
Uru Samazuki. He's the child that was kidnapped from Iowan when he was 6.
It was
I
Chikara
love
and
it.
Tokiko who took him. They wanted to make him Jin Furue's donor.
Right.
So for over a decade, they did surgery after surgery, giving more and more of Uru to Jin. Half of his face, too.
The skin he lost was replaced by an artificial skin made of carbon chitin.
I think it's gonna take me a while to fully comprehend what scenes were when. Even though the timeline, like, plays it. Like, I'm gonna need... If I'm going to fully understand where every scene fits into all of this, I'm going to have to actually, like, play through the scenes again and be like, oh, okay, I see. Yes. Okay.
Half his face was transplanted onto Jin's as well.
Right.
Right. And it was only half because Jin had a percent-shaped birthmark on the left side of his face.
Right.
A holy symbol for the Order of Percent. It was considered sacred.
And Chikara, being a devoted follower, couldn't get himself to rip that skin off.
Right.
Which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched.
And after all those transplants, Jin's body ended up being cut in half.
Right.
6 years later, February of this year, Uru's body was cut in half.
So what was discovered was Jin's right half and Uru's left half.
Correct.
Jin and Uru are essentially mirror images of one another.
So when the police were identifying Uru's body, they got their DNA sample to compare against from Jin's organs.
And because those were originally taken from Uru, it naturally follows that they match.
Right.
So that's why...
That is the mistake that caused investigators to believe that they were the same person.
Right.
I've been wondering. 6 years ago, why did Uru cut the bodies in half?
Very good question. When we first came down here, I think I got confused for a second because I was like, well, Mizuki has been down here, but that only happened in this timeline. So only these middle two columns, those are the two timelines that actually exist. These branching timelines don't exist. And as such, anything that happened, we can pretty much just ignore because they're an alternate continuity. So, that's the other problem. I'm like, okay, so there's two main paths, the past and the present, but then there's also the branching pathways off of those. I'm like, oh gosh. What happened when? I think I mostly have it, but I would not be able to explain it properly. 6 years ago, when did Uru cut the bodies in half?
That was for the nirvanA initiative, right? Yeah, but what does that have to do with the plan? And speaking of, is the nirvanA initiative still happening?
Right.
I mean, after all, Terror's dead. Right. The mastermind is dead. But you saw it. On the night of the 13th, on the rooftop of Misatan.
Right. The rocket.
That was Terror. It was definitely Uru's voice. But Uru should have been dead.
Perhaps his voice was recorded.
Either way, the rehearsal happened even after Terror died. Which means...
The main event will likely still happen as well.
Yeah, it's safe to assume it will proceed as planned.
Right.
But I still don't understand the full scope of the nirvanA initiative.
When? Where? How? We are completely in the dark.
Why don't you ask the culprit?
Yeah, good idea. Hey, Uru, what's up with your plan, you asshole?
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, I just realized I think I made a slight miscomment earlier because during Mama's I was confused about Tokiko and Jin coming back, but because if we think about the actual flowchart, that scene happened here. So I think if I'm understanding correctly, Ryuki... I think Ryuki is experiencing... I want to say he's experiencing visions? I don't know. I feel like I need to stop thinking about it and start listening, because I think I'm gonna ask questions that are going to be answered.
There are other culprits. Whoever killed Uru and Tokiko.
You believe they might know something about the nirvanA initiative?
I don't know for sure, but they at least might have some clues.
Right.
We don't have enough information yet. Looks like we're gonna need some extra help.
Help?
Over here. Come with me.
Okay.
There's nothing over here.
You would think that, right? But check this out. Open sesame!
Marco, please.
Right.
What is this?
Do you like it? Erotic, isn't it?
I'm sorry, what?
How is this in any way erotic?
Much more erotic than watermelon splitting.
Let's get going. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Very strange.
What?
That blows my mind. Oh my gosh. So were some of those...
What does this mean?
It means exactly what you see.
There are two cathedrals? That's right.
This is so weird. And I
Mizuki,
love it.
Look.
That's Ryuki. I noticed him earlier.
Ryuki?
Are you the villain? Have you been continuing Terror's work because Tama might die if you don't?
I'm here too.
Tama.
Hi!
How is Ryuki doing?
Terrible. It was a bad idea to show him this place. He's been like this for hours.
Do you hate Ryuki? Of course I do. I want to shove a pipe in his mouth and stir up his organs.
Oh my.
6 years ago, he...
Right.
It made my heart condition worse.
That's... yeah. Okay.
Affected my work. I can't investigate properly if I have to go to the hospital all the time.
Right.
But when I heard you recently joined Abyss, I shadowed you. And February 10th, when you went to the stadium, I got there before you and found the corpse. At the time, I had no clue it was Uru's left half, but I knew it had to do with the HB case from 6 years ago.
Okay.
I told you before that the one thing I wanted was for you to live a normal life.
So you shot at me.
I couldn't let you get caught up in this case. I had to stop you.
So you shot at me.
That's why...
So you shot at me.
I see. You shot at Mizuki to dissuade her from finding the corpse.
You shot at me. Oh, hi.
Marco, can you send Iba the data?
Got it. Opening it. It is a cross-section of the two cathedrals.
Okay.
You get it now? There's one on the east and one on the west.
Terror blew up the west one. This one, right here.
Which happens to be the same side Ryuki met Terror. What he called his execution chamber.
Okay.
On the east side was Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file.
And that mysterious box.
Right.
The one connected to the Nice building is the east one.
Oh.
You can take the elevator up to the president's office.
Huh. Beats me.
Maybe it has something to do with what Nice believes.
Okay.
2 and 1, I think they were obsessed with that.
Right. Stupid, shameless man. Yeah. Yeah.
He appears to at least be breathing.
Right.
It might not be if there was rope and a branch in here.
Right.
This has been eating at Ryuki for the past 6 years. He regretted what he did and blamed himself. He betrayed Date and shot Mizuki Kuranushi with stun bullets. And what happened to Mizuki, Date, and Kizuna on top of that? Yeah, Terror detonated the bomb, but it was Ryuki who told Date about this place.
Right.
If he never did, Kizuna and Mizuki wouldn't have been hurt. That's what's been plaguing him. He started drinking, which made the whole thing worse.
Right.
I don't care if he feels bad about it. I still don't forgive him.
Easy. He had his reasons.
I also implemented a self-destruct program. If I activate it, she'll be lost forever.
Okay.
I was overhauled completely during maintenance a few years back, and that function was deleted.
I see.
That's when Ryuki opened up about what happened.
Why didn't you share this earlier?
I couldn't. Ryuki betrayed Abyss. He did something you can't come back from.
Right.
I couldn't let anyone find out.
So you protected him.
It's the same reason I didn't upload the investigation data from 6 years ago. I made an oath. No matter what, I will protect Ryuki.
But Ryuki
Okay.
himself could have informed us sooner.
Right.
You should know why he didn't do that. Why he gave in to Terror's demands.
He wanted to protect his loved ones.
Wouldn't you do the same?
Right.
Date called me.
Yeah. I told him to head over to the other cathedral.
Does that mean he saw Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file?
He did. Yep.
Okay.
And then he came here through the hidden passage.
I see.
Ryuki, you made a mistake. But lying around here in all your misery isn't gonna fix anything.
Yeah.
If you really regret what you did, solve this case. That's the only way to atone. Ryuki, I remember one night we went out drinking. You told me about your little brother. You always talk about him when you drink. You made him a promise, right? You said, I'll become a hero of justice.
Right.
If I've fallen, I just need to get back up again. You used to say it all the time. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. As long as you have a body to do it, you climb back up again.
Okay.
Come on, Ryuki. Climb above the debris. It doesn't matter if you're pitiful. It doesn't matter if you show vulnerability. You struggle, you crawl, and you make it back to the top. That's what we do. That's what makes us human.
Right.
Mr. Date. Everyone.
What are you holding? What is that?
Ryuki, now's not the time to cry. Come climb up here.
You mean...
Don't get me wrong. I'll only forgive you after we solve this case. So...
Okay.
After that, we all shared information. Aiba, Tama, and that should be just Marco, right? Shared everything on the local network. Yeah, that should be just Marco, isn't it? Dante received everything as well via the device implanted in his eye socket. Anything that wasn't recorded electronically, we shared verbally. Everything from 6 years ago, everything from this year, all the information, including Somnia, from top to bottom.
So, the first thing on the agenda is stopping the nirvanA initiative.
Right.
When, where, how? We don't know anything about it.
We should know everything except where. Tama shared all her data, right?
I did receive the information.
I didn't give it a close look. Ryuki, can you tell us more about the nirvanA initiative?
Yeah. I'll explain everything in order.
Okay.
First, Terror, Uru, created a video.
Okay. Got it.
Don't worry about me. You should talk to Ryuki.
Fair.
Why are you talking to me? It's Ryuki's turn, isn't it?
Fair.
Uru created 3 videos. QR video, nirvanA trial, and nirvanA X.
Okay.
The QR video was the first.
Got it.
The QR code on the signboard in Jin's body. That was a link to the video, right?
Right. So it was first made public 6 years ago, on February 10th. The motive was...
Merely a small part of my plan.
Okay.
It's the prototype.
There were stories about people who went missing after watching the video, but...
It's just an urban legend.
Okay.
It was actually the second video that caused people to go missing, the nirvanA trial. It was uploaded on February 9th.
Right.
Back when Uru was still alive.
But what for?
I think it was a beta version of nirvanA X, the third video,
Okay.
for testing purposes for the main event.
Testing what?
There was a code, like BATS 490 in the nirvanA trial video. That code led to the Eastern Cathedral. The coordinates led to the staircase.
Yeah, but that door has tons of locks.
Right, but the staircase had another code. By solving that, you could collect the numerous keys located all over the city.
Oh, fun.
And those who did solve everything would be able to unlock the door to the Eastern Cathedral. Did you notice the box? Inside was a device that shot TC Purge.
Oh, okay. So Ryuki became infected with TC Purge when he first visited the cathedral and let the person get away. Okay, I see.
If you open the box, it triggers.
When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over.
And it spreads in the air. If this virus gets out somehow, the human race is in for a rough trip.
Right.
Can you picture it? The whole world going crazy. People everywhere doing unpredictable things. Crazy things. Over and over.
Right.
I'll be honest. I contracted TC Purge because I opened the box.
But it's okay. Ryuki has developed a resistance to it.
Okay, sure. I'll totally believe that.
And he can't spread it either. Having said that, TC Purge is still a problem. Before the body develops a resistance, it can spread. Not to mention the neurons that are damaged can't be repaired.
That's why Ryuki was acting weird.
Is that what it looked like? When I was infected with TC Purge, my symptoms got worse.
Okay.
Disorientation, short-term memory loss, hallucinations.
Right.
He's been seeing hallucinations for 6 years now. The mental trauma of what happened to his brother.
Oh, was that's what he was holding? Probably the watch.
Anyway, those who solved the code and opened the box contracted TC Purge, and as a result, they started acting strangely.
Right.
And now, there are people dancing and rioting in the streets. And a lot of suicides.
I
Right.
see. These people would have no motivation to return home.
That's why so many people went missing.
In other words, Uru's experiments were a success.
Right.
He's dead now, but his plan is still alive.
Okay.
I'm guessing his lackeys are carrying out the plan now, to raise the curtain on the main event.
Right.
I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna shoot the rocket somewhere.
With TC Purge on the warhead.
The rocket will explode.
And the virus will spread?
Yeah.
Most likely, yes.
Tons of people
Okay.
get infected with TC Purge.
It will grow in their bodies.
And inevitably spread.
From one person to another.
If we do things that are beyond the comprehension of the designer,
Right.
simultaneously, all around the world, bugs will start appearing everywhere.
This will lead all mankind to reach moksha, an emancipation from this fictional world.
Okay.
It's the nirvanA initiative.
Even if this nirvanA thing turns out to be bullshit, the virus itself is a problem.
Absolutely.
Right. I don't know if it will really cause glitches to appear or anything, but it'll be mass hysteria.
Yeah.
There is already an uptick in suicides.
The final video, nirvanA X, is already public.
Right.
There's a 7-digit number, which is probably a time and a date.
February
Okay.
15th, 12 o'clock.
Noon today. Iva, what time is it now?
7:55 a.m.
Oh boy.
We barely have 4 hours left.
Well,
We don't know.
my guess is the other letters that were in the video are some kind of code too. Maybe they point to a location.
Okay. CCF GGD AEI GAHE.
No. I converted the letters to numbers and checked the coordinates.
It's an area in the Pacific Ocean. No land around. I don't think those coordinates are where the plan is happening.
Then where could it be?
Oh, I remember something BB said earlier. The culprit who killed Uru and Tokiko. Maybe they have a clue. Right.
Right.
Well, in that
Okay.
case, there is one person. I don't know if they're the culprit, but they might have some valuable information.
Okay.
I didn't know where to find them before, but I've got a good idea now. That person, she's probably with Shoma.
Okay. Rockets! The squad is rolling out.
I understand. I'll tell you the truth.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you telling me that one of my favorite secondary characters in the first game is, in fact, one of the primary villains in this game? Am I understanding that correctly? And if I'm understanding that correctly, can I just say, how dare you? How dare you do this to her? She deserves the best. She deserves the best.
Big sis!
Amame.
The corpse in the freezer at Brahmin.
Right.
I'm the reason it's there. It's my fault.
Okay. I mean, she might not be the true villain or anything, but at the very least, she's very suspicious.
6 years ago, February 11th, my father called me here. Shoma wasn't here. Only my father and half a corpse.
Right. Mommy told us that Jin's body was hidden under the floor. The same body, half that was in the suitcase. Mommy said she'd take care of it. She brought it again, and they stored it in the freezer at Brahmin.
Denny didn't do anything wrong. I asked him to do it. And Shoma has nothing to do with this. He just found out too.
Okay.
Mame, that's not what we're here to ask.
We're looking for the person who killed Terror and Tokiko.
What? Terror is dead?
We didn't have time to explain anything. Also, hold on. How did the robot get back? We told them about Terror's identity and the nirvanA initiative as quickly. I'm sorry, hold on. It's Shoma, isn't it? It's Shoma, isn't it?
You can tell us more about what you know.
I don't know.
at the
I don't
station.
think so. Actually, it's probably not. But still, I'm suspicious.
Amame, will you come with us?
No, no! I don't Date, you can't take Big Sis away!
I agree with Shoma.
I'm sorry, there are 3 people with the name Big Sis here.
I don't want you taking Amame away.
What's the problem? We just want to talk.
Wait, Amame, did you kill Terror and Tokiko?
What are you saying?
Amame didn't kill anyone.
Hi,
You
robot.
finished that robot, right?
Oh, yeah.
You named it Robo-G, huh?
Yeah. It's the second one, like a second child, so I named him Robo-G. He's much more powerful than before.
Okay.
He can hold so much more weight than the previous model.
Right.
Wait a minute, who cares? Could you people just leave?
Sorry, I can't let you do that.
I am so...
I came here to protect Amame. Date, if only you didn't find the body in the freezer.
Again, she can't be prosecuted for that crime.
The statute of limitations for abandoning a corpse is 3 years.
Right.
She can't get arrested for hiding the corpse 6 years ago.
But I just can't let you.
Again, you're not making any sense.
Hold on. Are you hiding something?
We don't have much time. We need to do something about Shoma and Genny.
Right.
Did you get rid of the Cleone in the fridge?
I'm sorry, what?
No.
The guy who doesn't put the toilet seat down. Alright. Sorry, Date. That's a crime against humanity. I'm gonna have to take you out. Forever. Dead. I don't know why I pointed at the camera as opposed to Date.
What? The TC Purge? I told you already. I've developed a resistance to it.
But your brain's neurons were still affected, right?
Right.
Yeah, but those symptoms are being held in check with some special medicine.
Okay.
It's not mass-produced, so we can't give it to too many people, if that's what you're thinking.
Fun.
I won't let you. She's my sister.
We're not here for that.
But I have a bad feeling.
A bad feeling?
If she's not guilty of anything, then that's all the more reason you can't take her. I'm not gonna let anyone drag her away.
Please tell me
I already
they...
lost my dad.
Please tell me they didn't make Mame the villain.
Take Big Sis. When I was in 1st grade, Big Sis gave me a radio-controlled toy.
Okay.
That's how I got into building things. She took me to robot expos and bought me books and parts. And she's working hard to save money to send me to college.
Right.
These last 6 years have been hell. It was hard and painful. Sometimes I wanted to die.
Right.
But she's always cheered me up and supported me.
During all of the gene therapy.
Big Sis always protected me. Now it's my turn to protect her.
I got it.
She's
okay.
more important to me than my own life. So, if you're gonna take her, you're gonna have to kill me first.
That can be arranged, but I don't think it's necessary.
Shoma.
Mame, you know something important, don't you? Something about the nirvanA Initiative and Terror. Maybe something about Tokiko. That's what we're here to find out.
I really hope that they're like, oh, surprise, it was somebody else. I really don't want Mame to be evil. Just confused.
Well...
I know this is a touchy subject, so let me say it. Terror killed Komeiji, your father. It stands to reason that you absolutely despise Terror.
Right.
You saying she killed him?
That's ridiculous.
6 years ago on February 13th, you saw Terror, didn't you, Mame? At Studio Devita?
Right.
What happened back then? What did he say? You still haven't told us. I looked into her head yesterday, but there was nothing on what happened at Devita.
Right.
But in the Somnium, Mame said...
nirvanA. Collected. Genocide.
Which would mean you know something about the nirvanA Initiative.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, I now understand why they're so protective, because Mame's Somnium literally happened yesterday. Oh my gosh, okay. That's fair. That is fair. I'm sorry. This mixed up timeline has gotten me shooketh.
5 days ago, on February 10th, did you meet with Tokiko? We don't have hard evidence, but a witness saw you.
Anyway, Mame headed into Horadori Institute by herself. I saw another person follow her in right after. It was Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure, president of NICE Japan.
Right.
Ryuki looked into Tokiko's head. 3 days ago, on February 12th.
Correct.
He saw Tokiko threatening someone.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
The next day, she's dead.
Could Tokiko have been threatening you, Amame?
Amame accepted every part of me.
Right.
She saw me for who I was.
That is true.
It wasn't out of pity or sympathy.
Right.
Her accepting me came naturally, like it was nothing. I've never met anyone like her, and I need to care for her the way she's cared for me. I promise to protect Amame, so I can't let you.
Kenny.
That's all the more reason then.
If you really have those feelings for her.
If we do nothing, Terror will accomplish his mission.
It's so complicated in this scene because you want to look at them, but like if they're talking,
A terrible virus is going to
they
spread.
do sometimes move.
The world will devolve into chaos. No one will be safe.
I really like scenes like this because it's like you can watch it like 2 or 3 different times and you see different things because, you know, one time you might be focused entirely on them. Another time you might look over this way for the entire conversation.
Not even Amame.
No.
So you need to help us.
We need Mame's information to stop this plan.
Amame must know something.
Right.
Are you okay with ruining her future?
Don't you want to protect her?
Then please.
Do you hate Terror? The man who killed your father? Terror's plan is still ongoing.
Right.
The nirvanA initiative? It's going to bring Nai's madness to the whole world. We need to talk to Mame in order to stop
Yeah! Please let Mame just be a crucial key to saving the world and not being the villain that we need to stop.
Do you want Terror to win? Don't you want to stop his plan? Destroy his ambitions? Isn't that the only way to get closure for your father's death? If you resent Terror, if you want revenge, please, we need your help, Shoma.
What am I doing now? What am I? Oh, hold on. Oh, there's something in the closet? You know what? Okay, this is a good spot to stop. This is a good spot to stop. So I'm going to stop here. If you've enjoyed anything in this episode, please let me know down in the comments below. And maybe like the video. And if you want to catch the next one, which is probably one of the last few episodes, go ahead and, you know, hit the subscribe button. Maybe the bell too. It probably helps. And with that being said, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.